Dolphins, stingrays, whales, oh my, and throw some boxers in there as well. We're underwater at the Atlantis. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And he'll face Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall, with that massive 83-inch reach.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be smart, got to be sharp, got to stay on your toes.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you got a name like Dr. Iron Fist, you better back it up. And this man certainly has done it. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world.
So excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, with 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the hard-hitting two-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, Vitaly Klitschko. Fighting out of the blue corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell for round one. Lands the jab. Swing and a miss with the jab. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating and you're getting you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. A perfect counter lands. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They're giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Klitschko in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't...
And there's the bell to start round 2. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of him. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it cheese them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Caught him. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. And he scores with the counter. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Missing with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. From this moment forward, the bell rings and we start the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. Couldn't land that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. Catch and shoot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch.
These air-talking people that hate our souls and minds are fucking devastating. Dangerous touch. And contact with.
Missing with that jab. There's a counter shot. Jab does not score. Well done with that counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Punch, counter punch. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter punch. Nice punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
That's lights out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last. Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Good defense on the right uppercut. There's a counter shot. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Which fighter will say no mas? Oh, and Klitschko, down goes Klitschko. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow-mo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Can make or break it. And there's the bell to start round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
This fighter has determined that they can walk. Hold that thought! Klitschko is dazed. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that.
Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning, you can see who's got it in hand, you can see who's comfortable, or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
They mix with the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that jab. And we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. Let's see how the game... Here we go. It's round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Klitschko couldn't take anymore. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Need to see that again.
That will do it. They want no more. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up. Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time.
This is Muhammad Ali. Here comes the brand new World Heavyweight Champion. Just, of course, famously knocked out Sonny Liston. He's 20-0 with 16 KOs. Eastern assassin Larry Holmes dominated the heavyweight division in the early 80s. In fact, he went 48 fights before suffering his first defeat. Watch out for that very impressive jab.
It'll be ding-ding from first bout. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his campaign with a record of 20 wins, no losses, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. The renowned U.S. Olympic gold medalist and the newly crowned heavyweight champion of the world, the Louisville Lip, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Eastern Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. High hopes for this battle between these 2 athletes. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Good counter punching. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Fantastic punch. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These 2 boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. That big hook doesn't land. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. What do we expect to see here in round 2? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
The straight right just misses. action being thrown to the wind. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A perfect counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. I promise you, all three judges here. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. How about that time counter shot? And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab doesn't quite connect. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, Larry Holmes now in some real trouble. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Relax.
There's the bell for round 4. And shoot. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. He missed with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Both men step back for just a moment. Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook won't score. These two were made for each other. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I love that. I love that. That chap's slick.
Back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They're both trying for a knockout. Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
These punches coming from every angle. Straight right just misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter. Let's start the 6th. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain of the ball.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here. It's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
That counter shot lands. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two fighters are made for one another. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. Round 8, and we're off again. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. There's a counter shot. The judges have spoken a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before. Now
What they say now. G's and binoculars, 2 nights live, singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. A strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein of gang violence meets the gang's demises, and it bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe in different sizes, with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds, yeah, really need, very beautifully.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're doing good.
Be your business.
And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut. to win this fight. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
And back.
Switch stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance. That's it, what we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it, nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, now you're switching off. He was coasting this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Let's do it.
Oh, good shot, good shot. It's all going well. It's all going to plan. There you go.
Next time.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Nathan, go back and win the round, all right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Let's do it.
Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym.
Listen, you've switched off. What you doing? That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Hey, good work out that.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go
In the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't
Back on. Get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out.
You're getting your time.
Do your business.
Very tight.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Back where I left off. Look at his hand position. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen.
And box.
And again, when you lean forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
Stand. That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
Just be smart. Be smart and counter that boy.
Time out.
Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. He was coasting this fight, and now you're letting him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident now.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
Let's fight. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire. But we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your... Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How?
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the past. Jaime Munguia, when your hometown is Tijuana, Mexico, you're gonna be a problem. The knockout machine looks for another victim here in this one.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, introducing the hard-hitting knockout artist and the super welterweight champion of the world, Jaime Munguia.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Listen, when you've got two people that
All
want to
right,
fight,
I
two
went over
fighters
the rules.
that
I
really
want you to
dislike each
protect
other,
yourself at
you're
all
going to get
times.
more than a fight.
Under the
what I
bright
say
lights
you
here
must
for this
obey.
one, really
Good
good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The jab not finding its target. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch. Hold it right there. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back in.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again, and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice slip to avoid the jab. There's a counter shot. Do you believe this? Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh, man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try and push them off, make them go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put them low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
My castle of sand, waiting on a battle sword, handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands more important than the fortune that you pour.
Here we are getting entry.
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this. And there's the bell to start round one. Nice counter. Good counter punching. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Good one. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't score with that jab. Straight right just misses. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Taylor in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. He'll let you. Did you see that? And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. A much better game plan here. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced is in trouble. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. Both men step back for just a moment. Couldn't land that jab. You'd like to see... Did you see that? Oh, what a shot! Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this before. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, he is... And there's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Good punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with the hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round.
What are you doing?
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
No rest for the weary. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
time they throw a shot, they get countered. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And that big shot just rattled his cage. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it? So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Talk about Taylor in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That one lands. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down. It's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Taylor in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
I need to win this round.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice defense on that right hook. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. He is down big time.
Don't worry about it.
There's the bell to start round 8. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I play in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time.
I don't know what they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an omen. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees.